Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming an all about contacts video. If you guys didn't know, I do wear contact lenses and I also have glasses, but pretty much every day I wear contacts. I've had a subscriber recently that has been asking me to make this video and I've been putting it off for a little bit, but I decided to finally film it. In this video, I'm basically just going to be telling you all the things you need to know if you're getting contacts, like how to put them in and take them out, the different types of solutions, the different types of contacts, and just giving you some of my tips and kind of telling you guys my experience with contacts. But yeah, that's pretty much it, so let's get started. So I'm super zoomed in right now, and that's because the first thing that I'm going to be showing you guys is how to put in and take out your contacts. Before I get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're starting out with contacts, putting in and taking them out can be a very scary process. When I first started, it used to take me like 20 minutes to put in my contacts and then another 20 minutes to take them out because I was super scared and it was just awkward. So don't worry, you'll get past that awkward phase and it'll get a lot easier as you continue. As you're gonna see, I go through this process super quickly, and that's because I've had contacts for over 3 years, so I've gotten really used to it. I don't have any contacts in right now, so the first thing that I'm gonna show you is how to put them in. So this is a contact lens. If you've never seen one before, they're pretty small, they're about the size of your fingertip. And when you're putting your contact in, you're gonna wanna set your contact facing up so that it's ready to be placed in your eye. So using my other hand that my contact's not on, I'm gonna be taking a finger from that hand and just stretching my eye open a little bit like this. I do this so that my eye is a bigger target for my contact to be able to go into. And then what I like to do is I kinda like to look up so that I don't directly see the contact go onto my eye, because that's just a little bit scarier, and I've just always looked up when I put my contact in. So I'm gonna look up and then put the contact in my eye. I'm gonna give it a little bit of pressure until I hear and feel a suction, and then I can remove. And then I like to just blink, your eyes might water a little bit, and then press down on your lid so that the contact is fully suctioned on there. So now we have one eye done, and you've kind of heard my explanation, so I'm gonna do the next eye without an explanation, but I'm still gonna show you guys how to do it. Alright, so now my contacts are in, and I'm just giving you guys a little close-up on what the contacts look like when they're in. They're not too noticeable if you're not super close up, but if you do try to focus, you can definitely see them. There's kind of an outline right there. But now I'm going to be taking my contact out, and like I did when I was putting them in, I'm going to be giving you guys a little explanation. So now I'm going to be showing you guys how to take your contacts out. So when I take my contacts out, I find that I use the hand opposite to the eye. So if I'm going to be taking my contact out of my left eye, then I'm going to be using my right hand and vice versa. So I'm going to be taking my hand and using my middle finger, I'm going to stretch my eye down just so that it's bigger and an easier target, like the same thing as putting them in. And I use my middle finger so that I can use my pointer finger and my thumb to kind of pinch the contact out of your eye. I find that those fingers are the easiest to use to do this because they naturally come together. To be honest, you could use your other hand to pull down your eye and then use the other hand to pull it out. I just always use the same hand for both. So I'm gonna stretch my eye down. I'm gonna use my pointer finger to kind of drag the contact to the side of my eye, and I look in the opposite direction so that I'm not directly pinching at my pupil. So I'm gonna drag it to the side, and then I'm gonna bring my thumb in and kind of pinch the contact, and you're gonna notice that it pops off, but I don't know if you could see it. And then your contact's out. So now I'm gonna do the other eye. And it's out, that easy. So for the next portion of this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about the different types of contacts. There are two different ones. The first kind are daily contacts. With daily contacts, you basically get a new pair every single day. So every day you open up a package and put in a contact, and then at the end of the day you take out those contacts and you throw them away, and then you just get a new pair every single day. Daily contacts don't tend to be as durable as monthly contacts. Those are the other kind. But you do get a new pair every day, which is super nice because it's like a fresh pair every single day. Like I said, the second kind of contact is a monthly contact, and that's the kind that I actually have. With monthly contacts, you open up a pair of contacts and then you use that pair throughout an entire month. So in an entire year, you use around 12 pairs of contacts. I personally have monthly contacts, and that's not because I prefer monthly contacts. To be honest, I'd probably rather have daily contacts because then you get a fresh pair every day, and monthly contacts sometimes get gross. But besides that, I have monthly contacts because my eye doctor told me that those would work best with my prescription, so it's usually up to your eye doctor which kind you get. Just in case you're wondering what a contact comes in, there's usually a bunch inside of a box, and then inside the box are a bunch of these. On the front, it usually just tells you your prescription and all the stupid boring details. And then on the other side is the contact. It's usually in a little clear thing filled with solution to keep your contacts nice and moisturized. And then you just like pull off the top and then you like scoop out the contact and then you have a nice pair of contacts. Now I'm going to be telling you guys about the different kinds of solutions, and this really only applies to monthly contacts because you don't need solution if you have daily contacts. If you don't know what contact solution is, it's actually a liquid that your contacts sit in overnight, and the benefits of it is that it keeps your contacts moisturized so that they don't dry up to like a little crisp, and it also helps to clean your contacts. I'm just going to quickly show you guys the two types of contact solutions that there are, or at least the ones I know exist, and these are the two that I use. The first kind is just the basic contact solution. This one is just by the brand Optifree and it's the Pure Moist one. This is the contact solution that most people use, and it's the one that I started off with and used pretty much for the first like 2.5 years that I wore contacts. With this solution, you have the case that looks something like this, and there's a side for your right contact and a side for your left contact. And then at night you just unscrew it and then you put the solution in each side like this. And then you just take out your contact, put it in, and screw it up. It's as simple as that. This is the basic, easy solution that, like I said, most people use. The second kind of contact solution is the more interesting and, in my opinion, the better solution. This is just the brand Peroxy Clear, and the interesting thing about this contact solution is that it has 3% hydrogen peroxide in it. If you were to directly put this contact solution into your eye would probably burn and it wouldn't be good. Let's just say that, it wouldn't be good. You might be wondering, Zoe, why is there a contact solution with 3% hydrogen peroxide if that's dangerous for your eye? Well, this type of case is actually made for this type of solution. It's a really interesting and complicated case, and I'm going to be showing you guys how it works. So you're going to take this case, and as you can tell, there's like a little line engraved on the case. So you're just going to fill up the solution up to that line. I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's actually two parts to the case, so you just kind of unscrew it and this comes out. But next you're going to take the top part of the case, and this is where the contacts go. So you just take your contact out and place it around this side, and you do that for each eye. There's like an opening, it like flips down like this. And then once your contacts are in, you place it back in and screw it on. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there are actually tiny little bubbles rushing to the top of this case. I might be 100% wrong, but I'm pretty sure the little bubbles is like the hydrogen peroxide rushing out the top of the case. There's like an opening. And when this hydrogen peroxide is like rising and rushing out of the case, it somehow deep cleans the contact and gets that film of dirt and grime off. And this solution basically just deep cleans the contacts a lot better. I'd say that the most important thing about this type of solution is that once your contacts are in there with the solution, make sure to not take them out for at least 4 hours. Maybe it's different for different types of this solution. Make sure to just check the bottle to see how long, but this one says for at least 4 hours. It could be longer. But yeah, I keep my contacts in solution overnight, so 4 hours is definitely not a problem. You have to leave it in there for that amount of time because that's usually how long it takes for all the hydrogen peroxide to get out of the solution, and like I said, hydrogen peroxide should not be put in your eye. If you need to quickly throw your contacts in some solution and clean them off and you don't have 4 hours, then just use basic solution because there's no time limit with this one. My eye doctor actually recommended me this kind of solution because she said there was a layer of dirt on my contacts when I was at one of the appointments getting my eyes checked. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend using this solution unless you've talked to your eye doctor or they recommended it to you. But yeah, I definitely recommend this solution to anyone who wears contacts because when I use this solution, I noticed that my contacts go on a lot easier and it's easier to see and the contacts are just much more clear. Now for the last portion of this video, I'm going to be telling you guys some tips, my advice, and overall my experience with contacts. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with is basically why I decided to start wearing contacts. This answer may vary depending on different people, but the main reason that I decided to wear contacts is because I just preferred the way I looked without glasses. I wore glasses from the time I was around like 3 or 4 all the way until I was like 12. That's a long period of time, and I just got really sick of wearing glasses. I really just didn't want to wear them anymore. I wanted to wear contacts. I also thought I just looked prettier, and like I said, I liked the way I looked without glasses, so that's why I started wearing them. Some people wear them because contacts just work better for them, but yeah. If you want to wear contacts, I really recommend it. I definitely don't regret my decision, and I wear contacts every single day of my life. So my first little tip for you guys is to definitely get some contact eye drops. This is a special kind of eye drops. You'll find them in the same place where you get solutions, but these are called re-wetting drops, and they basically help when your contacts are dry and your eyes just feel like super uncomfortable and they hurt, and you just put these in your eyes and it re-wets your contacts, gets them nice and moisturized, and it just makes your eye feel a lot more comfortable. You shouldn't use regular eye drops with your contacts because that just might mess with them. I don't know, I've always used a special kind to reapply, and yeah, I always carry this with me because personally, my contacts get dry all the time and it's really annoying. This one might be a no-brainer for some of you guys, but rest your eyes as much as you can. Like I said, I wear contacts every day, especially during the school year. I never wear my glasses to school just because I feel more confident about the way I look when I don't have my glasses. But when I get home and I start to do my homework, I usually take my contacts out because I find that it's more comfortable to wear glasses. These are my glasses, if you guys are wondering. They just look like this. Yeah, they're just like basic glasses. They're by the brand Kenneth Cole Reaction. Anyways, I usually put on my glasses right when I get home from school, and then I wear them the rest of the night until the morning when I put in my contacts again. But yeah, giving your eyes a rest is super important, especially in my case, because like I said, my eyes get so dry super quick. The next tip is kind of on the same topic, but sometimes I go to a friend's house and it's unexpected, so I'm not able to bring my contact solution or a contact case. And if I'm in that situation, I'm just gonna let you guys know this is completely going against what I last said, but sleep in your contacts. When I was new with contacts, this happened to me once, and I thought that putting my contacts in water would be a good idea, but let me tell you guys, that's a bad idea. Water actually dries out the contacts, so then the next morning when you put your contacts in, if they've been soaking in water all night, it's gonna sting really bad and it's just not good for the contacts. So just sleep in your contacts. You can last one night. It'll feel really gross in the morning, but you'll get used to it after like 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, but this is a little tip. If you're at a friend's house and your friend wears contacts too, but they don't have an extra case for you, but they do have the solution, this would be like the basic solution. If you don't have a case for the basic solution, then taking little water caps and then like putting the solution in the water caps and putting your contacts in there works perfectly. You just need to make sure that you remember which bottle cap is for which eye. That's just like a little tip. I've done that before and it works pretty good. My next tip is super important, and that is to always have an extra pair of contacts on you, like wherever you go. Contacts have a really bad habit of ripping on me, so I've learned this the hard way. A pair in my backpack and an extra pair in my purse, just so that if my contacts rip in my eye, I'll automatically be prepared and I can just pop another one in my eye. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. This was a super bad experience. It was like 2 years ago, and I was in Florida for a vacation, and on the second day of a week-long vacation, my contacts ripped and I had to go the entire vacation without contacts, and it made my eyes hurt so bad. I got really bad headaches because that's what happens when I don't wear my glasses or contacts. And yeah, bring a couple pairs when you go on vacation, just so that even if it rips like 3 times, you're still prepared. Not saying that's gonna happen, but yeah, I'm always prepared because I had a really bad experience that one vacation. But yeah, that pretty much concludes this video. I hope this helped anyone who's new at using contacts and just needed a little bit of help learning the basics. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.